Hey guys, this is Eric from Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Super Mashin Chaser from Kamen Rider Drive. And for those of you who don't know anything about Kamen Rider Drive, this guy is really badass, and he's definitely one of my favorite designs from Kamen Rider Drive. And he's kind of like the Vegeta of the show. Like, everybody likes him. You always knew he's gonna become a good guy, and he was really bad at first. But yeah, here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And we did have a previous release of Machine Chaser, and this is the Super Machine Chaser, so it was like kind of like Super Saiyan, whatever. But anyway, so let's bust this thing open and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure still in there in the packaging, and he doesn't come with a whole lot, but he definitely has everything you need. And let's jump straight into the figure. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and this one should be fairly straightforward for those of you who love Kamen Rider Drive. And I think the most important thing over here is just the design or the detail on the body. Everything looks really nice. You can see like the rhino head over here. This is the rhino form, and yeah, it just looks very good. I love the gold color, and yeah, like you have that little purple over there as well. And I do have Machine Chaser over here, and so for those of you who don't know the series, like he turned from this to this, and yeah, that looks very good. And let's jump straight into the articulation. Alright, so for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. It should be exactly the same as the previous release. You can look up about this much, look down about this much. You can turn his head, no problem. And the shoulder is on a standard ball joint. You can move around like so. And the shoulder pad has like a hinge and ball joint on it, so it's not going to hinder your articulation despite all this armor. And you do have bicep swivel, and you can curl about this much. And you do have the ball wrist, so it's really nice. And the ab crunch is a little bit disappointing, but to be honest, he doesn't move like Spider-Man, so I guess I'm okay with it. It's almost non-existent though. And the hip can move around this much, and the lower body is probably my favorite part of the articulation for this specific sculpt. It's really nice. It's almost like the renewal version, so I usually call these like the 1.5 hip. You have swivel over here, and you can move up a lot like so, and I like the ball joint. It feels really nice. And you can bend about this much. You have side-to-side pivot, you have the toe hinge, and that's it for the articulation. And let's jump straight into the accessories. Alright, so first off, he came with a pair of display open hands, and these are really standard and simple, but it looks very good. And let's take a closer look. I really like the detail on these like hands. They are very nice, and you can actually see all these like claws and everything. I like it. Alright, so next up, he came with a pair of gripping hands, and I believe these are for the bike, which I don't have. But you can also use it to hold some other stuff. For instance, we can use this katana over here. We can hold this very securely, which is very nice. I like it. Alright, so next up, he came with a pair of hands for you to hold the brake gunner, and it looks very good. It's exactly the same sculpt as the previous one, but I feel like the color is a little bit lighter though. Let me know in the comments if it's indeed lighter, but I feel like it should be a little bit lighter based on what I'm seeing over here. And yeah, you can actually like, you know, pull this apart. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like this, because mine's a little bit too loose. It kind of falls off like on me, off clutch like so, but this one doesn't really fall off, and it's like, it feels like it's really secure. It's like glued on there or something. So I don't know, maybe this is a defect, but I did read the instruction paper that you're able to remove this, so I don't know, but let's try this on. Oh yeah, before we try on the brake gunner, I forgot to talk about the Toon Rhino, which is the most important thing over here. This is how he turned into the rhino form. And yeah, let's assemble this right now. Let me just take this part, and then you just like kind of stuck it on over there, and then you put it there. And yeah, we have Toon Rhino, and let's try this out. Alright, so here we have him holding his signature weapon with a rhino form, and it looks amazing. I love it. Alright, so lastly, we have the extended blade for the rhino form, which is probably the coolest accessories in this figure, and let's try this out. Alright, so here we have him assembled with the extended blade, and it looks really good, and let's try out some action poses. Alright, so first off, we have the slashing pose, and it looks really good. Alright, so next up, we have a kicking pose, and as you guys can see, he can balance himself very well. It looks really good. Alright, so finally we have a landing pose, and it looks great, and let's jump straight into the size comparison. Alright, so first off, we have him next to the Kamen Rider Drive family, and they look very good. Alright, so next up we have some Star Wars and Avengers figures, and they look very good as well. And next up we have the S.H.Figuarts Naruto line, some Figma, more Figmas. And finally, we have my only two Masco figures, Daredevil and Punisher, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so overall, I think Chou Machine Chaser is a really good figure. It's absolutely beautiful. The combination of gold, black, and purple just looks really appealing to me. And for those of you who are a big fan of Kamen Rider Drive, I think this one is pretty much a must-have. That said, he is really expensive, being a Tamashii Web exclusive. The last time I checked, he's around $80. Which is actually not that bad, considering that it's aftermarket already. but you know, it's up for you to decide if it's worth it or not. And for those of you who don't know anything about Kamen Rider, this is an easy pass, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. But for $80, you can probably get a Mesco 112. But anyways, I think that's it from me, and do let me know in the comments what you guys think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.